Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Moderately Educated News Network. For today, we'll be covering our initial feelings and thoughts towards the Trump versus Kamala debate, which will be going on tonight. I need to go find a time for that. I actually don't know when it starts. But yeah, exciting stuff. So we're going to give our initial perspectives. Who do we think is going to win? A little bit of why. A relatively short video here today. Did I miss anything, Stefan? You want to chime in there?
Yeah, sure. From my perspective, right, I think Trump's gonna have an advantage, seeing as he's actually done presidential debates before, whether that be with Biden and Clinton, so on and so forth. And typically, when he does these debates, he comes on pretty strong, gets his points across well. He does have a tendency to stray away from his points and go into rhetoric, but as long as he can stay on point, I think he has a good shot at winning tonight's debate. I think Kamala does a lot of word salads. I don't think she's been put in proper positions to handle media well or handle questions well. Frankly, she's been hiding from the media for months at this point. Actually years as vice president, if I'm being honest. But I'm definitely interested in hearing her policies versus his, seeing how they weigh out, seeing if she'll admit that she switched her stance and kind of copycat a little bit, and see where things kind of go from there. But I think Trump will have an advantage in tonight's debate, especially because they're muting the mics. Like it's not going to be a hot mic, so he can't really just burst out and say things that he wants to say. So I think that puts him at a little bit of an advantage. What's your opinion on it?
Yeah, I would definitely go to say like the debate format. It may serve Trump to some degree. I do dislike the muted mics, but hey, you get what you get. But that being said, yeah, I'm excited to see what comes out of it. I think what hopefully will be Kamala's edge is her ability to engage on like substantive matters. Hopefully, there's going to be some statistics, some logic and reasoning as to why she supports the policy she does. I did hear that to some degree Trump will focus on again to some degree on the fact that she has had seemingly a policy change or a change of heart there. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be a great strategy, as I'd much rather see a debate on substance and political issues more so than a commie Kamala and dictator Trump kind of style tit for tat. So we'll see how it goes, but ultimately I think based off of watching my experience with Trump speaking and seemingly his inability to stick on topic and answer certain questions, that I would hope Kamala takes the dub here, because Lord knows them polls need it. So yeah.
Yeah, he is jumping in the polls faster than a rock drops to gravity, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's just the nature of polls, I think. I think we saw like an absolutely insane spike in polls and all that good stuff, and now we're just settling. Like certain events just cause certain voices to be heard and actions to be taken. And so I mean, I think we're seeing a more settling towards the norms right now. But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's funny because her debate prep, she's like basically prepping against this guy who dressed up as Trump and tried to talk like him. Whereas Trump's debate prep, like he said he didn't have any, but it was also reported by several news outlets that he was essentially being prepped by Tulsi Gabbard, who obviously destroyed Kamala in a previous debate back in the uh it's slipping my mind.
In the
What's the
primaries.
word? Yes, back in 2020. So yeah, I definitely think if Trump steals some of what Tulsi did, it's not even going to be a close debate. Now, I would want it to be more interesting than that. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens tonight, and I'm curious to see everybody else's opinions on what's going to go down tonight. So make sure to leave a comment below on what you think is going to happen and who you think is going to win, guys.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. But with that being said, we will we'll see where the events of the evening take us, and hopefully we have some interesting stuff to talk about in the days to come. But
Yes,
all right, mate,
sir.
I'll let you
Ah, great.
drive. Talk to you later. Adios.
Sounds
All right.
good, bro. Take it easy.